NBA championship within months. Just talk about and reflect everything you've gone through, and like you said, this time to be able to be the leader, be the point guard of this team, and that responsibility at a young age and just being 24 years old.
I feel like my dad has prepared me for these moments. I try to live and enjoy every single moment, never take it for granted, understanding that it's a process to be where you want to be, seeing players that have come before me, reaching out to guys, understanding relationships and connections that will propel me to be the best player I can be. So I'm really thankful for that. I've had a tremendous opportunity to go to a great university that Coach K is the head coach of the Olympic team, that connection there, and just I'm trying to put into words what it really means because I didn't really expect it to happen this quick, a lot of the things that have been happening. So, like I said before, I just want to live in every moment and never take it for granted.
Kyrie, obviously in 2014 you played the World Cup. You guys won a gold medal. How did that experience, you feel, help you prepare? Because we know the international game's a little bit different than our NBA game. But how did that experience prepare you now as you're coming in as a veteran of international basketball?
Well, it's prepared me a great deal. Understanding the process of being together for a certain amount of days. And I don't know if you guys feel the same way about this, but there's nothing more beautiful than seeing a bunch of great stars come together and we flourish in a tournament against other countries. It's nothing more beautiful for me than that. The ball movement, the game film, and when we go to our respective teams, I don't forget that type of stuff. It's just such an awesome experience, and I just love beautiful basketball with great players. This is the cream of the crop right here, USA basketball, and we just have to prove it every single night.
Is there a teammate, particularly maybe a new teammate, you're most looking forward to getting to know as a player and playing alongside?
Kevin Durant. Yeah. I've been a fan of his since I was since he's come into the league, and even when he was in high school. Yeah, but it feels like I've been watching for a while. I mean, he's accomplished so much. So I'm just a huge fan of his, and watching how maniacal he is about his work, his footwork, his jump shot. I'm telling him every time he shoots the basketball how pretty his jump shot is. It's just I don't get to see it live all the time, so when I do, and I get to see him in this setting, I mean, it's awesome.
I don't feel like I need to tell you continued success, but continued success nonetheless.
Thanks,
congratulations on the World Championship once again, and good luck
Always
over
a
the next couple of weeks. Kyrie Irving with us here from Las Vegas. More to come. Next to stop by from New York, Carmelo Anthony.
Real Training Camp USA Basketball is brought to you by Jeep, the official vehicles of summer.
We talked with Mike Krzyzewski about the wide range of experience on this roster. It includes at least a couple of players who will appear for the senior national team for the very first time. Among them, Harrison Barnes, who's standing by with Jared.
Yeah, Matt, I was just telling you, it's still, you have to get used to Harrison Barnes of the Dallas Mavericks. Has it hit you yet? Are you finally comfortable saying it?
Yeah, I'm very comfortable saying it. I had a chance to go down there, spend a few days, and I'm really just looking forward to, playing for Coach Carlisle and playing with these group of guys.
Yeah, Coach Carlisle, we saw him in the stands here with some of his assistant coaches. Is it strange to go up against Draymond and Clay and your guys that used to be your teammates?
Well, right now we're all on the same team, so it's pretty good. This will be our last go-around as teammates, and just want to try to enjoy it.
What do you try and get out of Team USA mini camps?
I mean, just to compete every day. You can't find any better pickup games in the country right now other than this, so just to try to get better and try to develop chemistry before we head to Rio.
It's clear that your offensive game is going to be asked to do more in Dallas than you had been asked to do the last couple of years. Can you start to work on some of those things here in Vegas with Team USA?
Yeah, I get a chance to work on them in the scrimmages in the games, but more importantly, just getting talking to some of these great players. Everyone here is, a franchise guy, and just be able to compete against these guys every day makes you better.
Well, we look forward to watching you all throughout the exhibition games here on NBA TV. Thanks, Harrison.
Thank you.
Appreciate it, man. Guys, back to you.
All right, Jared, thank you so much. A look at Jimmy Butler, whose Chicago Bulls team has changed significantly this summer. He's got that maybe on his mind as well. Maybe not right now, but beyond the Olympics.
Focus. Maybe Wade and Rondo were texting him right there.
Maybe that's what it is.
Yeah.
He's going to come back to Chicago to a very different-looking Bulls team. How do you see that group?
Wow, it is very different. And obviously did not meet expectations last year with Hoiberg there as a new coach, but you're bringing in some guys who have championship pedigree, some experience. I really don't know. That's one of the, it's interesting this summer with all the free agent activity. A lot of storylines, obviously Kevin Durant, people moving around, but how is it going to look in Chicago when you bring in Dwayne Wade, you bring in Rondo, not really known for being shooters.
Right.
Wade, they're getting up there in age, got a lot of wear and tear on them, but they have experience, they have know-how, and I think a guy like Jimmy Butler not only will get better in this experience in USA basketball, but playing with a Wade and a Rondo, he'll learn a lot and become a better player from being around those two.
I don't know about you, Smitty. I thought Dwayne Wade leaving Miami was a bigger shock than Kevin Durant leaving Oklahoma City for the Warriors this summer. I never thought that would happen.
Not at all. I thought for sure, especially after all the marbles and everything was coming into place. They signed Hassan Whiteside. I thought for sure that Dwayne Wade would be back. And obviously things happen, and Pat Riley and Dwayne Wade both going out in the media talking about it, and some regrets on Pat Riley's side, but he's moved on. But I think the one thing, to Grant's point, is Dwayne Wade, Rondo, and Jimmy Butler. Offensively, I think it's going to take some time. But I think defensively, they're going to be very good. I think you have three guys that can lock up and lock down. And then I think you have Robin Lopez behind you, a big that understands his role. That forward position, which a guy I saw in Summer League has a great chance to play in, is Bobby Porter's. He could fit in perfectly because he can flat out shoot the basketball from behind the line. And he's a big body to be able to bang.
He's been really impressive here at Summer League in Las Vegas. Back to Jared with Jimmy Butler.
Yeah, the guys were just talking about the new squad you guys got in Chicago, the work you're putting in here. First, let's talk about this experience for you and getting to play with all these great players. What do you take out of it?
Just that I get to play with the greatest players in the world, a few of them at least. Just, watching them work on their game and compete. I think that's big for me. I think that's big for us. It's making you go out there and play like they play, to get on a level that they're on.
How much can this actually translate, though? What can you learn from this experience and take back to the Bulls with you?
That you're here for a reason. You're a really talented basketball player. Basically, what this does for me, probably for everybody else, it just gives you confidence, knowing you get to represent your country at the top of your craft. So moving forward, just know that you belong.
Have you had some communication with Dwayne Wade yet?
Yeah, talked to him a couple of times, talked to everybody. Doug and Denzel are over there on the other court, so obviously I get to see them. But I've talked to a little bit of everybody. I just want to know my guys.
What are the big things that you're trying to create, whether it's culture-wise or style of play, when you have these conversations?
Just try to get everybody to understand how hard you have to play every night. I think we all want to win. But even whenever we're not playing the best, if you play hard, I think that can cover up a lot of mistakes, and it takes care of a lot of things just by going hard every possession on both ends of the floor.
What does a guy like a Dwayne Wade and his championship pedigree and the greats that he's played with and the international game he's played, what can that do for your squad?
Teach us how to win, what it takes to win, whether it's taking care of your body, the work you have to put in, how you got to study film, how you got to know your teammates. He knows about all of that. Same thing with Rondo. I think that's a big thing. Obviously, they're talented, but I think that's one of the big things for me that is going to help me with is the fact that they really know how to win because they've done it before.
Well, Jimmy, you're putting in a lot of hard work here. We appreciate you joining us. Best of luck here through with USA Basketball.
Appreciate you.
All right, Matt, back to you.
Another senior national team rookie, Jimmy Butler, the two-time All-Star. More coming from Vegas after this.
The NBA summer season keeps on going on NBA.com and the NBA app. Ignore the sand and waves to catch up on free agency and player movement.
I feel like something special is going to happen.
Go on a road trip to Samsung Summer League to see the NBA's young stars.
Lights up the day in Vegas!
And find some shade to follow USA Basketball. Wherever your summer takes you, the NBA is there. NBA.com and the NBA app have the summer covered.
Kevin Durant very much part of the present for USA Basketball. Jared Greenberg has an integral piece of the future of the program with him.
Yeah, a good friend here, the head coach of the San Antonio Spurs, now running the select team, Greg Popovich. What has this experience been like for you here the first couple days?
It's been busy. It's been fulfilling. It's been a great learning situation. I mean, we got a lot of players here, as you know, both between the select team and the Olympic team. So, being with all the coaches, with Coach K and his staff, and my staff with the select team, talk great basketball, learn a lot of stuff. Secondly, get to know all these players a little bit more closely. You know, what do they like? What makes them smile? What makes them tick? What do they like with each other? What kind of teammates might they be? You know, all that sort of thing. So it's just fun to be around them and watch them and to learn all that. And then lastly, dinners in Vegas are great.
Yeah, I've heard something about that. But you do look refreshed and relaxed, a little less stressful environment than the normal day job.
Yeah, you know, for right now, there's no winning or losing. Just practicing and trying to do what we can as the select team to get the Olympic team ready. It's a tall order. You know, that gold medal they've been winning here for 10 years is not easily won. It takes a lot of work. And USA Basketball with Jerry and Coach K has done a great job in setting a tone, building a culture, creating a pipeline where it just has been flowing. But it's not just roll out the ball. It takes a hell of a lot of work, and I can see it with my own eyes how complicated this all is.
Beyond just coaching